Man, I'm sitting here watching Shark Tank, and I am. They just showed an update. I've always been wondering what happened to most of the black-owned business owners, entrepreneurs that went on there, because you don't see very many updates. They had a few people in the past that came through there. Folks in the clothing industry. They had the chicks that had the street boutique out of Detroit. They had the lady that was homeless cooking the gumbo. She got a deal with Kevin O'Leary. Haven't heard nothing on her. So this chick they just showed, she made soaps and brown skinned sister, nice looking, cute sister, had a had a little healthy look to her, a little outgoing personality, things of that nature, man. But she didn't get a deal, to make a long story short. And I'm often wondering what's going on with the Shark Tank, that they don't seem to really give black entrepreneurs some real leg up. And I've been meaning to talk about this because I haven't seen Hispanics on there. You see a few Asians, you see a few possibly Mexicans, Latinos, whatever you want to call them, every now and then. But the majority of the entrepreneurs typically leans towards Asians. Europeans is always on the market. And I really think they biased. Now, Damon can do a deal. He did a deal with the brother that had the rib processor, where he pulled the rib out without doing something to the rib and made a boneless rib without, with some special way he pulled it out. He did a deal with him, but Damon only. Kevin O'Leary, Mark Cuban. Matter of fact, Mark Cuban had a deal with the chick that had the cookies or some type of candy. He was supposed to run that through the movie theaters. I think she might have got off a little taste, but I ain't been seeing no updates on no African-American entrepreneurs. I ain't seen no updates on anybody, man, of African descent that has been skyrocketing and just went to the next level. Like old girl said, she had $50,000 in sales. After the show, she had 300, which was cool. Now she a boss for real now, because now she moving on her own accord. But, I think that the Shark Tank is really biased, racist in a real sense. And they not going to let a lot of African Americans, they're not going to let a lot of Latinos, get up and really get, something off the ground. They even had a brother I know, he had to shoot shoelaces. He did a deal with Mark Cuban. But I ain't seen none of these updates from none of these guys. And I think they bias, my personal opinion. I know there's a chick on YouTube that had some talking about, Shark Tank and the Illuminati and, things of that nature. And, she has some valid points, which I can agree with. But I think they really biased. I think they racist. I think the only person that they really let fool with black folks is Damon. The white folks on there don't typically lean towards black business owners and don't typically lean towards seeing them progress economically. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, somebody prove me wrong. But I ain't seen nobody make nothing happen yet. And it was also the kid that had the lemonade. They let Damon get that deal. So, I think that's just they let Damon deal with his own. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then Mark Cuban will fool with him. He got a basketball team full of niggas on it. So, he typically, gonna go ahead and he may fool with you every now and then, man. But I really think they biased, a.k.a. racist. But y'all get back with me and let me know. This Cool Water talking about the Shark Tank. Peace. See.